Okay, Michael.
Hello.
Good to be back in Busheni.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for having us over. Could you please look back at the time since November when we were last here
Yes.
and talk about the results and the progress the project of waste management has made?
Okay. Thank you so much, Madam Yvonne. I will begin by talking by taking you back right after the launch, which took place on 4th November 2009. Our target was to begin from household as usual, and we thought after the launch we would give people buckets and they begin sorting there and then. What happened? We had a few challenges here and there. We could not get the buckets in time, but what we did, we went right away to the people. We deployed our change agents and guides, and we sensitized the people to begin sorting even before the buckets were already given to them.
Yes.
And I must say that we as the town council, we are very, very, very happy because the people complied, and I must say that even before the buckets have been given to them, they are really doing what we wanted them to do. The sorting is quite fantastic. The work of the change agents is so good. The guides are really directing people what to do, and I must say that even on Saturdays and Sundays when they are not there, especially the guides, people rightly put the waste where it is supposed to go, and it is a compliment to the people of Busheni Shaka Town Council for complying with that.
Yes.
Then
I totally agree. I wanted to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then second, of course, as I said, after sorting, we had to go to the skips, and when you look back in our pictures, right, the environment near the skips was really wanting. It was very, very
bad.
Very, very bad.
Yeah.
But as I talk now, when you move around, you really see what the project is doing for the people of Busheni Shaka Town Council. The cleanliness is quite fantastic. The environment is very good, and everyone is also very happy. We also get compliments from people. Thanks Busheni Shaka Town Council. Thanks your colleagues from Hamad Bako. Thanks VNG, because we normally tell them that we are doing this not only because we can, but we have also been supported by our colleagues from Netherlands. And when I go to the composting, where we take the biodegradable materials or waste, maybe for any other person who may not know it, we no longer call it waste, we call it an input.
Yes.
Or rather
right.
materials. So at the compost site where we dump the biodegradable materials, it is superb. The materials have increased, the quantity has tremendously increased, and the quantity, I mean the quality of the materials, the quality of the manure is very, very promising. It is so good that you have done the tests for us, and you have told us the results from the tests of the compost manure, and we are also ready to tell our people that look, when you do this, then it is going to do wonders for you.
Yes.
You saw for yourselves when we went to Nyaruzinga, the plantations, where it was applied and where it was not applied. The difference speaks for itself.
Yes, just like the streets of Busheni, also the banana plantations have improved tremendously.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you. Can you tell us in short what you are going to do the next period?
The next period, I must say that we are happy that the dustbins are already here, and I'm so privileged that you witnessed, actually you took part in delivering the dustbin to the residents, and we are going to continue giving the dustbins to the residents. And I must assure you that we are going to do now a serious monitoring, because we are also worried somehow, somewhere, how do we enforce this when we have not given, when we promised and we have not given the word, when we have not, realized our promise to the people.
Yeah.
But now that we have the buckets, we are going home by home, do more sensitization for people to use those buckets very well, because they are theirs. And what we think is that in the course of time, there will be a lot of improvement compared with the previous times when we didn't have the buckets.
Okay.
And we are also intending to find a suitable place for non-biodegradable. We saw where we are. So,
Okay. Michael, what are you going to do for the next period? You just described what you did since November.
Okay.
What are you going to do next?
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. What we are going to do now, because we have been in the procurement process to get all the facilities that are required, good enough. We have the brochures, we have the skips in place, we have also the buckets now. Yeah, I'm very privileged that you took part in the giving of the buckets to the residents, all the users, the town residents. So what we are going to do right away is to increase our mobilization and sensitization with the people on how to use those facilities. We also intend to go on with composting and looking for suitable places. And of course, like we discussed, like we had what this and that, we need to improve on the site for non-decomposing materials. You see the site. You saw the site. The one we have is not quite reliable, not very adequate, and but most importantly is that we have to increase much more on our mobilization and sensitization of the people so that they really take up the project as they had started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. In April, you are coming to visit Holland.
Yes.
With a delegation of Busheni Ishaka.
Yes.
What do you expect for that visit?
Oh, we expect a lot of things. I've been discussing with Gerard before here. We had a small chat, I and him, and we are very expectant. We have a lot to learn from you. We are, basically, I think much more important is that we need to visit your compost site, all the waste management area, where you dump, or how you manage your waste. That is the most important thing, because it is the gist of the whole project, either here in Bushenyi and also in Holland.
Yeah.
And of course, we need to look at the development in Holland and compare it with ours, and see how we can also progress and become like you people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We are excited that you are coming over.
Okay.
So we will see you again in Holland.
Okay.
Thank you,
thank
Michael.
you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.